Where wildfires have burned more than 10,000 acres of dry land damaged from hurricanes. Lilia Luciano, CBS News.
New this morning, high water could once again damage roads in Greene County that are prone to flooding. Crews with the Greene County Engineers Office spent part of last week repairing berms along Washington Mill Road and Lower Bellbrook Road in Sugar Creek Township. This morning's rain could once again wash away the work that was just completed. If that happens, crews will have to wait for the weather to dry up so they can fix the roads again. Looking at a live Doppler 7 radar, McCall, doesn't look like it's going to be dry anytime soon.
No, you're right, Gabrielle. We have steady, widespread rain that continues to fall across the Miami Valley. I was looking at some of those rain totals since last night. Some spots picking up nearly 2 inches of rain, and the rain continues. May actually see that we've broken a daily record rainfall for us in the Dayton area. We'll see what the Weather Service confirms as we head through the day today. Live Doppler 7, as we scan the skies for you this morning, you hit the roadways, it is going to be a wet drive for you. So watch out for reduced visibility due to heavy rain and then overspray from some of those cars traveling around you. Temperature is much cooler in the northern Miami Valley, 37 in Greenville, 33 in Salina. So a heavy jacket to start the day, 44 in the Dayton area, and then 40s over to 50s and 60s there in Wilmington. As this front is now starting to push through, one of my biggest concerns is the visibility dropping off with this heavy band that's moving through the eastern part of our viewing area. So if you're going to be headed out near Clarksville up to New Jasper and Cedarville, just know that that line of heavy rain is approaching. And that line extends just to the east of US 68 from Urbana down to Springfield, now moving into Harmony, Catawba, and Mechanicsburg. Further back to the west, still some heavy rain up and down Interstate 75 from Troy to Huber Heights. We have a lot more rain that's going to be moving in for us this morning, but once it tapers, those temperatures are falling, as you can see, dropping into those 30s north, a little bit milder as you head to the south and east. But everyone will be falling once this front passes through. Flood watch right now in effect and continues until 1 o'clock later today. As the rain tapers, we're still going to be dealing with the swelling of those creeks and streams, even into the major rivers. So if you live along the banks of any of those, we may continue to see the impacts of this rain as far as flooding once it all dries out anyway. A look in Greenville right now, there's the lamppost, and you can see the wind-driven rain we have this morning, gusty winds accompanying that rain, gusting up close to 30 to 35 miles per hour. So at the bus stop this morning, it will be wet. Temperatures anywhere between the 30s to 40s, depending on where you are, and dropping through the day with those gusty winds by the time the kids are headed home. So here's Futurecast. You can see the rain still about through 6:30 this morning. By lunchtime, the steady rain now pulling to the east. Later this afternoon, we'll see a few flurries that return as we get some gusty northwest winds, and those temperatures are dropping back below freezing into the rest of the night. Your 7-day outlook tomorrow, we will see temperatures in the mid-40s for a high. We will have decreasing cloud cover, and then as we head toward the end of the week, we're in the 50s, and we start to warm back up toward the weekend. But then Friday into Saturday, look at that, 59 to 33. We get a cold front that comes in, some showers, even some snow showers in the forecast. It's going to be dropping us right back into that winter season into this upcoming weekend. And I'll talk about that coming up at 6 o'clock. For now, let's get a check of what the roads are looking like for you with Sergeant Mark Bauer. And Sarge, we haven't had too many problems. Has that changed in the past 10 minutes?
Well, we have a few issues out there to watch out for now, McCall. There is a crash reported on 675 southbound. It's actually looks like it may be a mile or two south of Far Hills. I pulled up the camera, but a little hard to see any detail on this camera because of the weather conditions. But it looks like, looking at the road sensor, I see traffic still moving at pretty close to normal highway speed. So I'm still following up on that. I did hear a medic unit dispatched to that crash about 10 minutes ago. When the medic got there, it said nobody was injured. So it looks like there's just property damage on this one. We also have reports there's a tree down at Yankee Street at Mad River. And earlier this morning, there was a crash on Clifton Road near the village of Clifton. That was a rollover crash, and crews are still on scene with that one. I'm Sergeant Mark Bowden, WHIO Team Traffic.
Sarge, thanks. March is Women's History Month, and News Center 7 will be asking you a related question each morning this month. Today's question is, who was the first woman elected to the Ohio legislature? Is it Joyce Beatty, Peggy Lehner, Nettie McKenzie Clapp. To vote, head to our WHIO News app and click Vote Now under the Live tab. You can also vote on WHIO.com/vote now, and we'll have the results coming up at 5:30.
5:22 now, it's 44 degrees. A new study shows drinking alcohol could age your brain. How many years were added after drinking just one glass of wine a day?
UD Arena is getting ready to host the First Four for the first time in 2 years. The impact this basketball tournament has on Dayton's economy.